Hi, good morning. This is Rachael Plaine. I'm here at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. It's a Friday morning at 9, and we are about to get into our moderate flow class. So I'm here at the studio, and in the background today is somebody from the Berkshire Eagle who's taking just a couple behind-the-scenes photos of our class today. So if you hear a shutter speed, or if you see a beautiful masked lady sneaking out the door halfway through class, that's what's going on. So I'll remind you about that in the end. So if you're just logging in, you're wondering what we're talking about, I'll cue you into what that is. Good morning, Chelsea. How are you today? So good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here practicing this morning. So people are going to be hopping on in the next couple minutes, so we'll just give them some time to join us. So if you're just logging in, my name is Rachael Plaine. I'm here with Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and we are live on Facebook. Happy Friday, Joanne. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here on this almost rainy day to be practicing together. So today's class is going to be a moderate pace class. So we're going to be starting with a centering and a meditation. We'll get into some warm-up, some standing flow. We will do some meditation and relaxation near the end and have a nice shavasana and time to rest. So I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm standing kind of awkwardly. Usually I have a chair here. So I feel, I don't know, I'm like half standing, half sitting, waiting for you guys to hop on and get ready to practice. So good morning, Amy. It's so good to see you. Good morning, Greta. Welcome. We have a new happy face here with us today. This is so great. So we're going to get going in just a moment or so. So again, if you're just tuning in, my name is Rachael. I'm here with Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and we are about to teach our moderate flow yoga class. It's our 9 a.m. class that we usually teach at the studio from 9 to 10. And we're going to get going. You don't need anything special today, so just your mat is fine. And anything else you like to practice on. So if you like to have a bolster or a cushion or a blanket to sit on, have that, or any blocks that you like to have. And we will go for an hour. We'll go till 10 o'clock. So if you're tuning in later, you can watch this under the video tabs of our Facebook page at any time. All of our videos also get uploaded to our YouTube channel for you to watch at your convenience. So if you want to check this out later or send it to any friends, feel free. Good morning, Robbie. Good to see you. So we offer these classes free of charge, as some of you are aware of, but if you're just tuning in and you're wondering about that, they are offered free of charge as a gift to our community during these challenging times. And if anybody does want to make a donation to the studio or to the teachers, you're welcome to do that at supportbydf.com. So thank you guys so much to everyone who has donated and supported our studio and our teachers. We really, really appreciate it. If you're interested in making a contribution or donation, again, you can do that at supportbydf.com. So thanks so much for being here. We're going to get going. I mentioned at the very, very beginning that today I have somebody in the studio with me that's over 6 feet away and is safely wearing a mask. And she is from the Berkshire Eagle, and she's snapping a couple photos. So she'll be in the background. You won't see or hear her until she sneaks out during the middle of class. So if you're watching and you see a woman sneaking out, that's what that is. So don't be alarmed. She's here safely, and she'll be possibly publishing some photos of this class. So we'll get going. I'm so glad you guys are here this morning, and I'm so happy to be able to practice with you today. So come take a comfortable seat, and I'll check in with you at the end. All right. So coming into a seated position, you can start cross legs. If cross legs is not comfortable for you, feel free to adjust your stance. You could be in a kneeling pose or unwind one leg or two legs. And just let your eyes close and let the hands be down on the lap. And take some time to start to settle into the space. So sitting up long and tall with palms down and spine long. Let your eyes fall closed. We'll begin with a couple letting go breaths that you might be familiar with to help us drop into the space and into our bodies. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale a sigh. Good. We'll do that twice more. Big breath in. Exhale. Good. One more time. Deep breath. And let go. Beautiful. Breathe in through the nose. Hold the top of the breath. Through the nose, exhale, round your back, tuck your tail, scoop the belly, bring the chin to the chest, press all the breath out. So you're in a seated cat pose. And then inhale, open up the front of the body, lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the throat and the face. And exhale, round your back, tuck the tail, scoop the belly, chin towards chest. Again, inhale, rise up, open the front body, lift the ribs, the throat, the face. And exhale, let go. Good job. Let's move that right into our shoulders. Inhale, shoulders up, eyes could stay closed or soft gaze. Exhale, shoulders back and down. We're just kind of coming into our bodies here. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. And last time, big breath into rise. And exhale, let go. Let your palms open up so the backs of the hands are what's touching the lap. And as you exhale, drop your chin and hold there, bowing your head to your heart. Holding, taking a deep inhale. And full exhale. On your next in-breath, allow the right ear to roll over to the right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck and the face. And then exhale, bring your chin back to your chest. Come the other way, bring the other ear to the other shoulder, open up the neck. And exhale through center, so spine long, head and neck relaxed. One more time, inhale ear to shoulder, just to tune into how you're feeling up near the shoulders and the neck. And exhale through center. Last time on the other side, opening up the outer edge of the neck. And then back through center. On your next inhale, lift the head up, keep the eyes closed. Take a moment to breathe out there and land where you are. And then start to feel your breath fill your entire body. So fill up the lower part of the belly, the middle part of the ribs, the upper part of the heart and chest, all the way to the top of the crown of the head. And exhale, release the breath from the chest and the ribs and the lowest part of the belly. So that's your 3-part Dirga breath. Again, breathe in, low belly, rib cage, heart and chest, all the way up to the top. And exhale, release the chest. Relax the ribs and soften the lowest part of the belly. On your next in-breath, bring your hands together to a prayer position or Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Let the palms touch. As you exhale, bow your head to your own heart and just take a moment to tap into your intention for today's practice. So if setting an intention is new for you, it could be as simple as what brought you here today to practice. Whatever you're seeking from this practice, what do you want to invite into your body, or to your mind, or to your heart? How can you use this practice as an opportunity to help you invite in more joy, more peace, more compassion, more love? And then on an inhale, slide your hands to the ceiling, lengthen the arms, lift the face up, look up, maybe open the eyes. And exhale, open the arms wide, bring your chin to your chest, bring your fingers towards the earth, and do that 2 more times. So inhale that big sun breath, starting to link your breath with your movement. And exhale, open wide, chin to chest, fingers find the ground. One last time, inhale, breath with movement, arms rise. And exhale, arms release. Coming into a nice easy side stretch. Inhale the right arm out and up. Exhale up and over to the left. Open the ribs, look up, deep breath. Good, inhale through center. Exhale up and over the other way to pause, hold there, deep breath. And release the arms. Bring the hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Press the fists down and squeeze the backs of the shoulders together. Open up the heart, the chest, the throat, the face. Look up. And exhale, release the hands, roll the shoulders. Good. Let's come to all fours. So you can come over the shins or unwind the legs. Good job. And when you come to tabletop, bring the hands just a little further forward the shoulders and start to circle the hips. So nice, easy hip circles to start, warming up the hips, the back, the shoulders. And then let the hips go the other way, big circles. Good job. And then eventually the hips are going to come to the back. You'll let the big toes touch. Separate the knees, extend the arms. Let the forehead reach towards the ground. Maybe roll left to right a couple times across the forehead. Shift the hips. With arms extended, maybe press the palms to prayer, then the elbows, and let the prayer hands fall back to your head. Couple breaths there. And then from where you are, extend the arms forward. Roll forward through cat pose. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Keep shifting the body forward till you come towards a relaxed up dog with the knees on the ground. Open the belly, the heart, the chest, the throat, the face. Even lift the head up. And exhale, bring the hips back towards your heels. Good. Do that again. Roll forward. Round your back through cat all the way. Dip the hips. Lift the belly, the heart, the chest, the throat, the face. And exhale, release. Good job. And then this time, let's take it all the way to our belly. So just come on forward, soften the elbows, come all the way down. And then with hands underneath the shoulders, planting the tops of the feet down to the earth, lift to cobra, point the elbows and lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the throat, look forward and hold. And then exhale, release back to your belly. Shift up to tabletop, all fours. From our tabletop, bring your hands under your shoulders, wag the hips a couple times just to feel that outer edge of your IT band and the hips. Just notice how the legs are feeling today. Curl the toes under, walk the hands a couple inches further forward of the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. Lift the knees up and press the hips back. So now we're in our first downward dog. And when you get into dog, start to pedal the feet out. Press one heel down and then press the other heel down. So you're pedaling out left and right. Couple times. Good. And then start to find stillness in your down dog. Have your feet hip width, have your hands shoulder width. Spread the fingers wide and pull the hips gently back away from the wrist. Let the head relax and hold. Good job. From your down dog, gently walk the feet up towards the hands, as many steps as you'd like. So little steps to start. Have the feet hip width distance. Shake your head yes. And shake your head no. We're going to take our rotation here. So put a bend into the knees. And then start to open the left arm as you straighten the left leg and root the right fingertips down. So you're twisting. Bottom hand to the earth, or bottom hand could touch the thigh. Or if you had a block, you could have it under the block. Look up, take a breath. And exhale, release, bend the knee, drop the body, go the other way. Inhale, the right arm straighten the right leg, lift up, look up. And exhale, release. Soften the knees, release the arms and head, and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the very last thing to lift, and then at the top, big sun breath. Let the palms touch when they come above the head. And exhale, slide your hands to prayer. Stand up nice and tall, close your eyes, and just take a moment to land in this standing pose. Palms at prayer. Legs are strong, crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. Come back to your three-part breath. Take a deep inhale and full exhale. Take a moment just to remember any intention that you set at the very beginning of class. Breathe that in. And exhale, release your arms. We're going to start to flow here. So inhale the arms up. Take a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Stretch up and over to the right. Bump the hips to the left. Maybe lift the gaze to the ceiling. Inhale through center. Grab a hold of the other wrist. Lift up and over. Bump the hips. Look up. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale. Release the hands like you're going to tap the thighs, and then bend the knees, bend the hips. Sit into Utkatasana, standing squat. Arms forward, or arms reach above the head. So from the side, it would be like this. Feet hip width. Long line from hips to fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release the arms alongside the body. Bring the head in line with the tail. And then release the arms. Stand up to Tadasana, mountain pose, to pause. Exhale, sit into Utkatasana, standing squat. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Head in line with hips, to pause. Again, inhale, rise, lift up, stand up. And exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Hold there. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, float the arms one last time. And then inhale to rise. Tadasana, you're going to swan dive with bent knees. So open the arms, bend the knees, dive over the legs like you're coming through that Utkatasana. And then inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Bring the hands up to the shin bones. Push the head away from the tail. Lengthen. Exhale, deep fold. From here, step the right leg back to a low lunge. Step the left leg back to plank. You're going to hold that plank pose. Press out through the heels, press out through the head. So we're still warming up the body, warming up the core, pressing out from heel to head. If you need to drop the knees right away to modify, you can. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release the knees, everybody. Uncurl your toes. Point the elbows back and come to your belly. With hands back near the chest, inhale to a cobra pose again, just like we did in our beginning of the warm-up. And exhale, release to your belly. Press up and back to tabletop, all fours. Curl the toes under, lift the knees, downward dog. Like you did before, rise high on the balls of the feet. Exhale, drop the right heel, bend the left knee, maybe look underneath the right arm. Inhale, lift. And exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, both heels drop on your next in-breath. Float the right leg up to three-legged dog, hip height. And then start to roll the ankle around. And roll the ankle the other way. Good. From here, point your toe. Lift your legs skyward. So let the hips open up. Bend the top knee. Let your foot flop back towards that back hip. And then inhale, leg lifts high to the sky. Exhale, knee into belly. You're going to find a flying plank. So just hover here. Point your toe. And kick back, three-legged dog. Take the knee across the body to the opposite elbow. Point your toe. Kick back, three-legged dog. Take the knee to your outside elbow. So really warming up that core and shoulders. Kick back, three-legged dog. You'll step or help the leg through to the top of your mat. So if it gets stuck, you're just going to help it through. And soften the back knee down to the ground. Inhale, lift the arms, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. You could look forward or you could look up. And exhale, open the arms, touch the ground or the blocks. From here, pull your hips back, straighten your front leg, walk the hands back and lengthen your spine for Ardha Hanumanasana. And exhale, deep fold, that half monkey pose or runner's stretch. Hold here, hands on the ground or hands on your blocks. Good. Roll over the sole of the front foot, bend the front knee, dip the hips. One more time, arms could sweep high and wide. Maybe interlace your fingers, point up at the ceiling, release your pointer. And exhale, swan dive. With back foot curled under, you're going to lift that back knee and just step the back leg up to meet the front leg. Inhale, lengthen to flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, hands to prayer. Close your eyes again. Come back to your intention. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your arms. And do that whole flow on the other side. Inhale, lift. Grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Come up and over to the right, and then look up towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, other wrist up and over to the side. Lift up towards the ceiling. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the hands, touch the thighs, bend the knees. Sink back to Utkatasana, standing squat. Maybe lift the arms right in line with the ears. Lengthen from tail to head, take a deep in-breath. As you exhale, let the arms come alongside the body, head in line with tail. Good, inhale, rise up, straighten arms and legs. And exhale, bend your knees. Hold Utkatasana, standing squat, so strong legs, still warming up, deep breath in. And exhale, release the arm. Good, do that again. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sit back. Deep breath in. Release the arms last time. Good. Inhale, stand, Tadasana, mountain pose, and now swan dive, either bent legs or straight legs. Dive over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, press the head away from tail. And exhale, deep fold. Now, like we did on the other side, step the left leg back to your low lunge. Step the right leg back to plank, hold your plank, and pause. So this is our first flow. So we're gonna do this, we're kind of still warming up the body. Eventually we'll layer onto this and add some more dynamic standing poses. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, either keep the knees lifted or if you want more of a challenge, glide forward an inch or two. Point the elbows back, come to your belly or hover at 90. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Here your toes could be on the tops of the feet, straighten the arms, lift the knees. And exhale, down dog. From your dog, inhale, rise up, balls of feet. Exhale, drop the left heel, bend the right knee, look underneath the left armpit. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, switch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, both your heels drop. On your next in-breath, the left leg floats up. Three-legged dog, hold. Roll your ankle. Strong, straight legs. Roll the ankle the other way. Keep your legs straight, point your toe, lift it skyward if there's space. If not, don't worry. If you get tired, come to down dog or rest in child. Maybe peek underneath the left arm. Bend the top knee, toe falls back to hip. Good, inhale, pick it up to the sky. And then exhale, knee into belly, shift forward, glide into that flying plank, shoulders above the wrist, point your toes, strong body. Kick back, three-legged dog, flex the foot. Take the knee across the body, point your toe, shift forward. Kick back, three-legged dog. Take the knee to the outside elbow, shift forward. Kick back, three-legged dog. Step or help that left leg through to the top of the mat. Release the back knee down to the earth. Inhale, arms up to Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge, gazing forward or lifting the heart and looking up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs. Pull the hips back, straighten the front leg, walk the hands back, lengthen your spine to Ardha Uttanasana, or to Ardha Hanumanasana, that half monkey pose. And then exhale, deep fold over the front leg. Breathing, holding. You're doing great. So moments where we're flowing with our breath, one breath per movement, moments where we're surrendering into these poses, holding that stretch or strength of the posture. And then start to lengthen again, right up onto the fingertips, roll over the sole of the front foot, bend the front knee, walk the hands or the blocks back, lift the arms last time, interlace your fingers, release your pointer, look up, maybe lift your face, look way up. And exhale, swan dive. With back knee touching the ground and toes curled under, lift the back knee and step it up to meet the front leg. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale through prayer. Eyes can close, top of the mat, holding there. Back to your intention, deep inhale. And exhale, release your arms. Let's keep going. Take a sun breath to the top. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Excuse me, fingers to shins or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to prayer. Deep inhale. And exhale, release your arms. One more time like that, and then we'll take this right into a standing flow. Lift up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale through prayer. Good, you're holding one last time before we start to move. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Last time, you're gonna keep it at the bottom now. Inhale up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, deep fold. Right leg steps back. Left leg meets it. Hold your plank or modified plank. Lower chaturanga or modified. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise on the balls of the feet. Exhale, right heel drops, left knee bends. Inhale, pick it up. And exhale, switch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, both heels drop on your next inhale. Float the right leg up to three-legged dog again. And then exhale, step or help it through to the top of the mat. Hands on the ground or blocks. Bend the back knee, lift the heart, look up. You're not going to let that knee touch though this time. And then exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, head to shin. Do that twice more. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the heart. You're doing great. Look up. And exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, head to shin. Last time, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, head to shin. You're going to stay here. Lengthen your spine. Come high on your fingertips. Pull the head away from the tail. And then exhale, deep fold over the front leg. Hands can be where they are. Or you could even turn the fingers towards that back foot, if that's accessible, and reach the arms back to that back leg and bring the head towards the shin. So your choice. Couple breaths. Wherever you are is fine. Flat back is good too. Hands on blocks are good too. Breathing. Good. Walk the hands back to frame the front leg. Bend the front knee. Hold here. Come up onto the tips of the fingers. And then inhale the arms up to a high lunge. You're going to hold there with the shoulders above the hips and the fingers are wide and the palms are facing each other. Take a deep in breath and exhale. Press the arms down. Bend the back knee. Hover with the shoulders right above the hips. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Press the air up. Straighten the legs and arms. Exhale, press down and through. You're going to do that one more time. So 3 times. Inhale, lift up. And this is your last time. Press down and through. Good hip, good. Inhale, rise out and up, lift up, hold. And exhale, bend the front knee. Hold your warrior one, or this Kripalu version of a warrior one, or crescent lunge, deep in breath. Full out breath. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, spin the back heel down, open the arms, and come into warrior two, or Virabhadrasana 2, arms shoulder height. Look out over your front middle finger and pause. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, dance back, reverse warrior. Back hand to back leg. Top arm frames the head. Inhale up. Exhale, side angle, elbow bends, forearm to thigh. Top arm frames the head. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs and dance it back. This time as you come to side angle, you could either bring your forearm to the thigh or you could bring that bottom hand right to the earth and look up. One more time, inhale, rise, dance back, reverse, triangle. And exhale all the way to your choice of a side angle. You're gonna hold here. Take a deep in breath. As you exhale, cartwheel that top arm towards the back leg, down in front of your body, all the way above the ear. So we're really opening our hips. We're really opening that shoulder. And now as the arm comes around next time, you're going to let this arm pick you up. So go ahead and pull your body back up. Reverse your triangle with straight legs. Good. Inhale, arms out, shoulder height. Toes forward, heels back. Now we're in a wide-legged stance. The wrists are right above our ankles. Lift the arms up. And exhale, release the arms to shoulder height. Turn the palms open. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee. Slice the arms through space. Bring the right hand across the body. Touch the ground. And lift the left arm up. Good. Inhale through center. Palms face the ceiling. Exhale, switch. Pivot. Bend the right knee. Hand to the ground. Palm turns towards the side. Look up. One more time. Inhale up. Hands to the ceiling. Exhale. Slice through and twist. Last time, inhale up, and exhale, release. Hold there. On an inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, turn the right foot back, turn the palms down, let the shoulders be right on the back. Front heel lined up with the arch of the back foot. Bend the front knee, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Look out over the front fingers. Take a deep in breath. As you exhale, cartwheel down, front arm, back arm. Pivot on the ball of the back foot and hold. Now we're going to come back to that supported warrior 3 that we worked on Wednesday if you were with us. So walk the hands a little further forward to the front foot. Scooch the back foot in a little bit. And then lift that back leg. Flex your back foot and come on the fingertips. So that's option 1. You're in a supported warrior 3. Option 2, you might open the arms like wings. Option 3, you might frame the head with the arms. Good, hold. Release the hands down to the ground. I'm going to give you one more option that we didn't get to on Wednesday. So open your left hip, stack your hips. We're prepping for balancing half moon. Bring the right hand right in front of the face on the ground. Opening up the left hip, maybe bring the left hand to the left hip, flex the left foot, and then maybe lift the left arm. Maybe look up towards your top hand if you want to check your balance there. Hold, take a breath. And then release the hand. You're going to come into a standing split. So lift that leg high to the sky, point the toe, drop the head towards the shin. And then bend the knees like a little curtsy, dip down. Inhale, kick it high to the sky, straighten the legs, head to shin. Little curtsy, dip down. And last time, pick it up. And exhale, now tuck it behind your standing legs, straight legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, come high on fingertips, and exhale, deep fold. So now you're in a big stretch for your IT band, or the psoas of that back leg. Breathing here. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lengthen the arms and the body to come up. Exhale to prayer. Legs are crossed if that's comfortable. If that feels uncomfortable, unwind the legs. Maybe close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the arms. Uncross the legs, let them be hip width distance. Inhale, spring up. And exhale, swan dive. So just flushing that out. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Ardha Uttanasana, come to shins or fingertips. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. So it's just a half sun salutation like we did on the other side. Exhale through prayer. So that's the first half of a sun salutation or Surya Namaskar A. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your arms. You're going to do that 2 more times, nice and easy. Inhale out, matching your breath with your movement. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, pull the head away from the hips. And exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way out and up. Let your palms touch. Exhale, slide your hands through prayer. Close your eyes. Remember your intention. What brought you here today? What do you want to invite in through this practice? Breathe that in. And exhale, release your arms. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. You're going to stay at the bottom. Exhale, deep fold from the bottom. Step the right leg back to lunge. Step the left leg back to meet it in plank. Last time here, hold your plank. Press out through your heels, press out through your head. Take a deep breath. And exhale, lower chaturanga or modify by dropping the knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, calf press, heels lift. Exhale, right heel drops, left knee bends. Look underneath the right arm. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, both heels drop on your next in-breath. Put the left leg up to that 3-legged dog again, hip height. And then step or help that left leg through to the top of your mat. Come high on the fingertips or your blocks. You can have your blocks under your hands here. Soften the back knee, lift the heart, breathe in, look up. And exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, head towards shin. Again, bend the knees. You undulate forward, the heart rises up like you're going to sip the breath in that's in the front of the room. And then exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, head to shin. One more time, bend the knees, inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, lift the hips, hold here, straight legs. So you're touching the ground or you're touching the blocks. If you would like, lengthen your spine and just pull the head away from the hips. Feel your front leg, your front thigh bone, your left thigh bone, pulling up and back. Press the head away from the tail. Square your hips off. And then if you want, deepen your fold. So go ahead and pour over that front leg. And then from here, you could take your hands if you wanted to and flip them back towards that back foot if there's space. So you're getting a big stretch in the front hamstring. A lot of balance, strength, flexibility working here. Breathing. And then hands walk back to frame the front foot. Bend the front knee to this low lunge and come high on the tips of your fingers. Good. From where you are, balancing on the tips of the fingers, inhale the arms out and up. So you rise up to that high lunge or crescent lunge, or in Kripalu, a warrior one. Take a deep breath. Turn the palms forward, bend the back knee, press the air down so you kind of hover in space with the arms down alongside the body. Good job. Inhale the arms out and up, straighten your legs, press down into the ground to keep your balance. And exhale, turn the palms forward, bend both of your knees, press down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, press down and through. Good. Inhale, rise out and up, lift up. And exhale, bend the front knee. Keep your high lunge. Lift the arms up, lift the heart. Press out through the back heel. Maybe a gentle smile here. Strong body, strong legs. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, open up warrior two. The heel spins down, the arms widen, the front knee bends. Look out over front middle finger. And you're just going to hold there. So the shoulders are above the hips, the wrists are above the ankles, and your head is turned towards the front of the room. And you're just pausing. Take a deep in-breath. Exhale, dance back. Reverse your warrior back hand to back leg, top arm lifts. Good. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, side angle, the elbow bends, the forearm comes to your thigh, the top arm frames the head, you look up. Now reverse triangle, so straighten the legs and dance up and back. Open the rib cage. Come all the way through warrior two, back to side angle, or bring the hand to the earth. Look up. Good. Inhale, rise up. All the way. You can dance back. Lift up, look up. And exhale back to side angle. Good. Hold here. You can look up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, big circle with that top arm. So if you guys are just tuning in and you saw that mystery person sneaking out, she was here with the Berkshire Eagle. She's just taking a couple photos of our class today. So it's like, where's Waldo? You're going to hold here. And now lift up, straighten the legs. Dance all the way up and back. Good. Inhale, open arms, shoulder height. Turn toes forward, heels back, widen your stance with your wrists right above the ankles. Lift the arms up. And as you exhale, dive all the way through. At the bottom, inhale, lengthen, come way high on the fingertips. Pull the head away from the tail. And then exhale, deep fold. You're going to hold the bottom this time, hands down, or stretch the arms forward. You could spread the fingers wide, let the head drop, hold, couple breaths. Good job. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Bend the knees. Bring your hands up to the thighs. Press off the thighs to lengthen all the way up. And then at the top, big sun breath. Lift the arms. Exhale, open arms, shoulder height. Turn the front foot forward. Bend the front knee. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two, deep in breath. And exhale, cartwheel down, front arm, back arm. Pivot on the ball of the back foot, so you're back to that lunge. Now, like we practiced on the other side, we're setting up for warrior three. Walk the hands forward. Scooch the back foot in. And now lift the back leg. Flex your foot, come high on the fingertips, head in line with foot. Hold here. Maybe open the arms like wings. Maybe let the arm bones frame the head. Hold. Maybe open the arms again. Release them down to the ground. Good. Before you fall, open the right hip, stack the hips, flex the foot. Bring the right hand to the right hip if you want, and then lift the right arm high. So you're coming into balancing half moon, maybe lifting the face towards the side or all the way up to the ceiling. Good. Release the hand down, standing split, point the toe, head to shin, and then little curtsy, bend the knee, look forward. Lift the leg high to the sky, head to shin. Little curtsy, look forward, bend the knees. Last time, inhale high to the sky, head to shin. And now cross that leg behind the standing leg, lengthen your spine, come high on the tips of the fingers. Exhale, deep fold. Hold the bottom, take a breath. or 2 or 3. Few breaths. Good. Inhale, open up, lengthen the spine. Come all the way up. Let the palms touch. And then slide the hands through prayer. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release your arms. Uncross your legs, take your sun breath. As you exhale, stay standing, open the arms, catch the hips. Stay right here. Shift your weight over towards the left foot. Come on the ball of the right foot to a modified tree. We did this on Wednesday as well, so we're gonna layer onto this. So heel to ankle, or foot to ankle, or foot to calf, or foot even to inner thigh. So just a basic tree pose, balancing pose. Hands can come to prayer. You'll hold and breathe. Good. Hands could frame the head. Good job. Arms could open like tree branches. Holding there. Or maybe bringing hands to hips again. And we'll take this one step further. So remember when we did standing balance a little while back, we took our peace fingers, like you're making a peace sign. You're going to glue them together like one finger. And if you can, you're going to reach for that big toe. You're going to hook right between the big toe and the second toe and hold that foot up. That would be option 2. You could stay in tree. Option 2, grab your foot. Option 3, extend that leg forward. Good. Option 4, open the leg out to the side. Maybe release your hip. Hold, breathe. Release your leg back to the front, grab a hold of the hip. Release the foot if you were holding it, hold it up and breathe. We can all do this here. And then release the leg. Inhale, spring up. Exhale, a sigh. Inhale, fly your arms like wings. Bring the head in line with the tail. And exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Come all the way up. Palms touch. Slide your hands through prayer. Close your eyes. Stand up nice and tall. And remember your intention. Again, what are you channeling today? What are you inviting in? What are you manifesting? Breathe it in. And exhale, release your arms. Last time, sun breath. Open arms, stay standing, catch your hips, stand on the right foot, bring the left foot to your inner thigh. So it could be heel to ankle, or foot to ankle, or foot to calf, or foot to inner thigh. Hold, stand up tall, pause, breathe. Strong legs, that standing leg is pouring down to the earth. The crown of the head is lifting up. So there's this opposition that's helping you keep your balance. You're super strong. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. Oh, actually, we did it differently on the other side, but that's fine. So we're in prayer. We'll do it reverse this time. So lift the arms, prayer hands above your head and hold. You look great. Good job. Open the arms like branches and hold. Beautiful. And catch the hips again. And now stay in tree or peace sign. Pointer and middle finger glue together. Turn it to face kind of the inner line of the body. Pick the foot up and grab that big toe. Put the fingers right between the big toe and second toe and make a little fist with your thumbs. Now you're holding your toe if you can. If that's too hard, be in tree pose. If there's still room, straighten the leg and balance. If you have your balance and you want more, open it out to T. If you want more, open the other arm. Balance. Smile. You're doing awesome. Good job. Hold. Release the hand. Stretch the leg forward. If you're holding the leg, release it. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Flex your foot, pick it up higher. Take a breath. And release it down. Inhale, spring up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deep fold. Step the right foot back, land on the right knee. Step the left leg back, land on the left knee. Uncurl your toes. Sink back to rest in child's. Take a couple breaths. You're doing great. Good. Roll forward through cat. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Come all the way onto your belly like you did in the very beginning. Make a pillow for your head. Stack the palms of the fist. Let the head drop. Bend the knees, toes up, and just windshield wiper the legs a couple times. Good job. Roll the shins around one way. And roll the shins the other way. Let your legs come long. Bring the arms alongside the body. Backs of hands can touch the ground. Lift the chest up and then turn your palms to face each other. So it's like half of a locust pose. And then if you can, you're gonna lift the legs too. So now we're on the pubic bone and the hip points. Legs and arms and the upper body and lower body are all lifted up. You're gazing at the ground to help lengthen your neck. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release onto either side of the face. Release the body. Lower down onto the cheek. Relax your bottom. Maybe wag the hips side to side a couple times. Hold. Rest. Good. And then bring your chin back towards the mat. You're going to lift up again, either to locust, or if you can, you're going to bend the knees and grab the tops of the feet, and then lift up to bow. So either bow or locust. If you're in bow, look forward. If you're in locust, just drop the gaze to the ground, lengthen your neck, take a deep breath. Good job. And exhale, release. Hands come back underneath, shoulders come back to one last child's pose. Sink the hips, you're just gonna be there for a moment, and then bring the hands back near the shoulders. Roll up to sit on your heels. Glue the knees hip width distance. Inhale, fly high to stand on the shins. And exhale, open the arms, touch your low back, drop the tailbone down, point the elbows back, and then lift the chest up. And exhale, release the gaze, release your hips, and send the hips to the left. So you're gonna bend the knees and just kind of sink over to the left. So you're in this kind of seated, kneeling type position, and the legs are swooshed around to one side. You're gonna sit up long and tall, bring the right hand to the left knee, and then rotate towards the back of the room. The left hand can come behind. Shoulders down, look over the back shoulder, and breathe. Good. Unwind your body. Just walk the hands through center so you can pick the hips up and move them up and over to the other side. Dip the shins over, away from the hips. Sit up tall first. Bring your hand to your left hand to right knee, and then pivot towards the back of the room. Shoulders down, long spine. Good job. Unwind the body. Let's just kind of unravel the legs forward, and you can come to your bottom. Let's come onto the mat, I think. So scooch the hips forward and lift the arms high. And then start to lower the body. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly, come all the way down, and then lengthen your spine. Stretch the legs forward, stretch the arms behind you. Good. Gather your knees up into the body. Hold the knees, hold the shins, or wrap the arms around the legs. And then you could find a rock here. Good job. Soften your face, relax the back, relax the muscles around the eyes, the jaw, and the forehead. And then place the hands on the knees and circle your knees one way. And circle the knees the other way. Good. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the ceiling. From here, pressing arms alongside the body, press into the feet and just lift the hips to a nice easy bridge, like 50, 75% of your bridge. And then exhale, lower the hips down. We're going to start moving our hips with our arms. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms, come all the way up. When the hips are at their highest point, let the backs of the hands touch the ground behind you. And exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms, come all the way down. Do that again. Inhale, rise up, lift the hips, lift the arms all the way up. And exhale, release. This time, keep the arm bones down. Press into your feet. Lift your hips to your fullest expression of bridge. So it could be 50%, it could be 75%, or all the way up to 100% of your bridge. And then if you'd like, roll one shoulder under, roll the other shoulder under, interlace your fingers and press your fist towards your heels as you press your arm bones down towards the ground. Press to the feet, lift the hips high and hold. Couple breaths. Good, another deep in breath. Exhale, release the hands, lower the hips. Good. We're going to do something a little different. So for some of you, I know that a full wheel or back bend might be in your practice. For others, you may have never done this before, and you're welcome to watch or come back to bridge. So this time you're going to either pick it up to one more bridge, or I'm going to guide you into this full wheel, which I don't know how this is going to work with my mic. It might fall off. I'm hoping it stays on. So if you're going for the full wheel, you're going to lift the arms up towards the ceiling. You're going to bend your elbows back so the hands touch the floor. The fingers kind of reach towards the shoulders, and the palms are fully on the ground. And again, we're going to hope this mic doesn't fall off. If it does, I'll pick it back up. You're going to press into the hands if you're going for a wheel, and just lift the chin, lift the hips, and come on the top of the head. So that could be step one. You could just hold right here. You don't have to lift up. If you're here and you want to lift up, you're going to press into the hands and really firm up those arms so you can pop yourself up and lift the head right up off the ground and try to straighten the arms. Drop the head back. Again, you could be in the modified version where you're on the top of the head and the elbows are bent. You could also be in a bridge pose. Breathe. Good, another deep inhale. As you exhale, if you're in full wheel, bend the elbows so you can gently place the top of the head down first. And then tuck your chin, bend the elbows more so you can roll down under the head, roll down under the shoulders, roll down onto your back. And then take a moment to move however you want. So maybe stretch out, maybe hug the knees in. However you want to move or not move after that big back bend. And then let's just take a little bit more work on the ground, nice easy work on the ground before we rest. So feet on the ground, arms open a T, coming back to some familiar postures. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. You're in figure four. You could also pick the left foot up off the ground. You could hold the back of the left thigh or the front of the shin, come into your figure four and just close the eyes. Flex your feet and hold. And breathe. Good. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, release your left foot, open the arms. Cross the legs closer, so right leg still on top of left, inner thighs touch. Press into the left foot to scoot your hips to the right. You're more on the left hip, and then move your knees to the left and turn your head to the right. Arms at T, or the left hand could come to the outer edge of the left leg. Head turns away, maybe close the eyes, and breathe. You're doing awesome. Notice the rhythm of your breath. How do you feel in your body right now? Notice the depth of your breath, perhaps touching all the edges and corners of the body that it might not have reached before. You're doing great. And then when you're ready, bring the knees back through center. Press into the bottom foot to shift the hips back. Arms are back to T. Unwind the legs. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, figure four. Maybe pick the right foot up. Hold the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Lengthen the spine. Drop the chin. Hold here. Breathe. Good job. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, release the thigh. Put the foot down. Open the arms to T. Cross the legs closer. Press into the bottom foot. Scoot your hips to the left. You're more on the right hip. And then bring the knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Arms at T, or the right hand could touch the outer edge of the right leg. And then maybe close the eyes again. And just imagine yourself wringing out whatever is not serving you today. What do you want to leave behind? Just let that go. Wring that out. Releasing any tension in the body, or the mind, or the heart. allowing yourself to be free, to be at peace, to find ease and grace. Good. And then take your time to bring the knees back through center. Press into the bottom foot, shift the hips back, unwind the legs. Take your feet as wide as the mat, knees up to the ceiling. Just a couple easy windshield wipers side to side. Good. And then we're about to come to rest in Shavasana, so you can bring the knees through center. If there's any closing poses you want, feel free to take them. Otherwise, send the right leg long to the right corner of the mat, and send the left leg long to the left corner of the mat. Let the arms come down like Shavasana alongside the body, about 45 degrees away. And then let your eyes close. Good. You're going to stay there. So you're lying on your back. Your eyes are closed. Your legs are long. They're towards the front edge of the mat. The feet are open and relaxed. The arms are alongside the body, slightly away, about that 45-degree angle at the armpit, with palms open and backs of hands to mat or earth. Eyes are closed. Body relaxed. Breath softens. And your mind starts to settle. Allow yourself to slip into a place of ease. Allow yourself to surrender the weight of whatever you're carrying in your body or your mind or your heart. Let yourself feel free. Let yourself be at peace. Allow your body and your mind and your heart to be supported and held up. Give yourself permission to surrender for these next few moments. To rest, relax, restore, and take in whatever you need from this morning. You'll take a few moments here in stillness and silence before I gently call you back out. So take some time just to rest. As you lie here for another moment in stillness, I'll share a reading with you so you can just rest for another moment or so. It is always here, the silent underpinning, the foundation beneath the foundation. When I reach deep enough into darkness, inside fear, self-doubt, aversion, or despair, there's something so intact, I almost miss it in my focus on any brokenness. It's always here. This ground of being. Like the water in which fish swim, it's easy to overlook the eloquence of truth. It's here, this guiding presence. This calm, abiding stillness. It's here when I don't try to make life any more or less than what it is. When I stop trying to be right. It's here when I unclench my fists and breathe when I let go of the demand to make life smooth or easy. It's here, the oneness underlying multiplicity, the exquisite isness of everything. I could shout it from the rooftops, but it's true no matter what I say, and I know you'll find it in your own time, your own way. The precious moment when you choose to meet life exactly as it is. As you lie here, start to bring your awareness back to your breath. Begin to let your breath to deepen. Feel the breath reach the edges and corners of the body, of the mind, of the heart. As you start to wake back up, perhaps bring movement into the outer edges of the body, moving in any way that feels comfortable. And then eventually come on to either side, come on to the left or the right. Just bring the knees into the belly and the arms into the chest and take a moment to pause there, to come back home to yourself, to remember any intention that you might have created today. How do you want to lead forward on this particular Friday? How do you want to feel? How do you want to show up? As you're sitting up tall, bring the backs of the hands to the lap, palms open up wide to receive this new day, and sit up nice and tall from the base of the tail to the top of the head. Find your breath again. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. Good. On your next in-breath, bring the hands together to prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Let the palms meet in front of the heart. And as you exhale, bow your head back to yourself. And we'll end together on the sound of Om, the sound of community, sealing in our practice and our intention, starting with a letting go breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale a sigh. Good. We'll begin. Deep breath in. And as the head bows back to your own heart, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and sharing this hour with me. I'm so glad that I got to be able to be with you this morning, even if it's from afar. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you joined us later, I just want to remind you that we're here at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and my name is Rachel, and it's been a pleasure practicing with you. So if you have any questions, if you have any feedback, if you have anything you want to chat about, please feel free to mention below. Thank you, Melissa. So good to see you. I'm so glad you could join us this morning. I mentioned on Wednesday that we're going to be putting together little mini videos on YouTube, like little mini clips of posture breakdowns and breath work and meditation. So if you have anything you want to see or practice, just let me know. Standing split. I wish you could see me. I do too. In my mind, though, I see you guys and you all look beautiful and you're doing such a good job and you're so strong and you're so flexible. That's one of the beauties of being at home, I think, is you can have it look however it looks, and it's awesome. Thanks, Kathleen. You enjoy this gorgeous day too. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, so I hope you guys get outside. Awesome. Yeah, it didn't stop, Matt says. If you guys are with me this week and last week, it's been a crazy virtual mess. So I'm on my phone again and my old mic, but eventually we'll get the camcorder and the new mic working. So stay tuned. We're going to keep shifting and evolving and adding new things and learning new things alongside you guys. So thanks so much for all your patience in the virtual world and all your support. It's been such a pleasure to be able to still be with you, so to still stay connected even though we're in our own homes and our own studios. So thanks so much, Joanne. Great to see you. I'll see you guys real soon. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back here at the studio at 5:30 for candlelight yoga, and then again Monday morning at 9. So be well, have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Mwah. Thank you, Amy. I'll see you guys later. Take care.